To some, numbers from a national survey. Salt Lake City is 7th in the nation for the percentage of adults who claim to be LGBT. Even cities like LA are behind Salt Lake. The question is why? Good for Utah's Aldo Vasquez is exploring the issue. He joins us now live. Aldo.
That's right. So what did contribute to Salt Lake City landing so high in this survey? I hit the streets of downtown earlier today where I asked people that same question, and many were surprised to learn where we had landed in the rankings. National Pollster Gallup ranked the top 50 metropolitan areas for LGBT population. No surprise that San Francisco ranked first. So we asked people in downtown, where do you think Salt Lake City came in?
At least in the bottom 25.
Definitely like the bottom 10.
While others ranked it much higher.
I would say this is number 2 or number 1, depending with New York. I mean, it's pretty big over here.
Pretty close. The national survey ranked Salt Lake City 7th highest in the top 50 metropolitan areas. Ahead of Salt Lake City in the top 10 were cities like Portland and Austin. Even more surprising, Salt Lake City beat out larger cities like LA and New York, which ranked 8th and 23rd respectively. Kent Frogley at the Utah Pride Center, however, was not surprised with the ranking.
It's kind of a little bit of a more liberal oasis, and I think it attracts a lot of gay and lesbians from smaller communities who are looking for greater opportunities, more acceptance, feeling more comfortable.
Utah has long held a reputation for being a very conservative state. However, it recently passed Senate Bill 296, the first state to pass such legislation since 2007. Not to mention, most states don't have such laws on the books. The rankings of the survey were based off of over 350,000 interviews of adults ages 18 and older between June 2012 and December 2014. The survey is also the first time a study has had a large enough sample size to provide estimates of the country's LGBT population by metropolitan statistical area, and the largest ongoing study of the LGBT population. And the variations across MSAs does provide some interesting information about LGBT identification and possible relationships to legal and ideological climates in different regions. These rankings may also be an indication of where LGBT adults choose to live. Live from the Good for Utah backyard, Aldo Vasquez, Good for Utah.
Interesting. Thank you, Aldo. So why do you think Salt Lake has such a large LGBT population compared to the other cities? We put that question on our Facebook page. Here's how some of you responded. Lori says, I think it's because we have a church and a community who realize that they are our brothers and sisters, sons and daughters, aunts and uncles. Lisa responds to Lori, don't know you, Lori, but thank you, and you are right. Hoshu, it's a tolerant place to live where not people to judge. Sure, it destroyed the great Roman and Greek empires, yet America will withstand. And Ali adds this, I'm going to keep my mouth shut on this one. You can still join in the conversation. Just go to goodforutah.com or find us on Facebook or Twitter. It was